What is up, everyone? It's the Muncho here with another episode of Pokemon Prism, and last time we made it here to Heath Village, the village which holds rich traditions, and today we're actually going to be taking on the second gym, I believe, here in the very village we're standing in, but there's actually a rest house that we didn't really explore last episode that I wanted to check out today because they actually sell a very special item that you may have noticed in this game. There's a whole bunch of rocks that we can like mine, and here is where we can finally buy the mining pick, so we're going to get that and finally be Minecraft boys, because I actually don't know what the pick does. I mean, I don't know what you get from mining those rocks, so we're gonna find out today and take on that gym. But I guess we'll stock up on items beforehand because I actually forgot to save at the end of the last episode, or actually I think the game crashed or something before I got a chance to save, so I had to redo everything that I did last episode, and so that's why now we've got Bugs the Bunny instead of Babs. It's a boy, so you know, Bugs Bunny instead of Babs Bunny kind of makes sense. But either way, if you guys are excited for another episode of some Prism fun, make sure to hit that like button and show your support for the series and the channel. And let's get to it, because we are heading into the Rinji Forest. The only known descendant is a strong trainer. He, along with his family, moved away a long time ago. I think we talked to this girl last time also. I don't really know who she's talking about, but we're now up in the forest, and I think this is, wait, what the heck? I don't know how we just ran into a Pokemon after the cut tree, I guess. Maybe because I talked to it, but I was meant to run into a Pokemon on that same tile or something, and it loaded after I talked to the tree. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting too in-depth with this, but either way, there's a whole bunch of Caterpie, and I'm guessing bug Pokemon in general here in the Rinji Forest. Yo, Challenger! Rinji takes his gym leader duties very seriously. He is motivated by nature and the natural world surrounding him. Well, that's just great, dude. I didn't actually know that this was the gym. I thought this was going to lead us over to the gym, but I guess now we know that Rinji's Forest is literally Rinji, like the gym leader's name is Rinji, I'm pretty sure, and this is just his forest where he likes to make his gym, or I guess he just turned this forest into his gym. I don't know, but there's a whole bunch of bug types, and I'm not a huge fan of it, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and spray repel. I just noticed, by the way, this is actually a gym with wild Pokemon in it, which is definitely not something you see every day in Pokemon. I also just noticed that we only have one mining pick, so I wonder, whoa, okay, there's a random gold token there, but I wonder if the mining pick runs out after using it once, or if we can like use it multiple times before the item gets used up. Hey, what's up, Amy? I guess I'm down to meet your Pokemon. This is, of course, a double battle with twins Amy and May. That's kind of cool because Amy and May have the same letters. They're just like rearranged. What do you call that, an anagram? Or no, anagram I think is when, I don't actually know what I'm trying to say, but basically when you mix up the letters, and it can make a different word. May and Amy are that, and I don't know why that's cool, but I find it cool. Her Bellsprout went down pretty easy though, and I guess her next Pokemon's Butterfree, so we'll probably go down just as easily to some Powder Snows. This thing is flying type, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is, so this should be super effective. Nice. That actually didn't do as much as I was hoping for though, but I also got this item called the Confuse Guard. I didn't know that was a thing, or, well, we did see it, we exchanged it, or we could have exchanged it for some golden tokens, but I think I already had one before, and apparently it prevents you from getting confused. It's a hold item, which is definitely not something you see in the regular Pokemon games, but I think it's pretty cool. It would make a nice addition, because confusion can get really annoying really quick. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Icy Wind there, and I guess get Hail. I mean, I figure later on maybe Hail might be useful, but Icy Wind is definitely better, maybe even than Powder Snow, so I don't know why I did that. I actually thought I was going to get rid of Powder Snow instead, but it's a little bit too late now, guys. What is this? Where are we going right now? Unable to extract anything. Aha! So we did use our mining pick just there. I wonder if I guess, yeah, we don't have one anymore. Well, that's kind of lame. We didn't even get anything out of this. Wow. Alright, that my first and only mining pick, and we literally didn't manage to get anything, so that's just great. And there's nothing even over here. Oh, wait. Spoke too soon. Ha! Lava may seem useless to some, but to me, it's a big moneymaker. Interact with the lava to smelt whatever ore you may have mined, or turn your coal into ash. Just make sure you have your suit sack. Okay, dude. I don't really have any ores because apparently we smelled... What? We failed to smelt it too? So I actually did have an ore, but we failed to smelt it. We failed to pick anything out of the ore. Or I guess with the mining pick, we failed to get anything, and then we also failed to smelt it. How bad is that? How much of a bad luck is that? I don't know what the chances of getting it are, so I guess I don't know exactly what luck it is, but I feel like it's some pretty bad luck that we didn't get anything out of it. Anyway, this girl has got a Cacnea, I guess, which is definitely better than all the grass, or sorry, all the bug types that we've been seeing, but it's still a grass type, which means we're going to be totally super effective and even get a freeze off. That's actually pretty lucky. So maybe our luck is turning around from not being able to get any minerals or ores or whatever the heck they're called. But I guess that this gym is actually a grass type gym. I figured it was a bug type gym considering, you know, all the bug types that we've been running into in the forest, but I guess that's just what forests are like. You know, you see a lot of bugs, but maybe not as many grass type Pokemon. The grass type Pokemon are with the trainers, of course, so definitely still a grass gym. And that Tangela really didn't get taken down, man. Probably should have gone for Powder Snow twice. That might have been a better idea, but now that I think about it, Powder Snow I think does more damage than Icy Wind, but Icy Wind has the chance to slow the enemy, and I think it also hits both people on the field if it's a double battle. But I don't know in this game. This game is, double battles were like the first introduced in these games, but they were, wait, were they even? I don't think they actually were, like legit double battles in Gold and Silver Crystal. They weren't in it until Ruby Sapphire Emerald, but they had definitely the twin trainers. They just had 2 Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's take out this Shroomish because I actually don't remember now. I don't think we had a double battle against those twins. They probably just sent out 1 Pokemon each. But now I don't even remember. Yeah, it probably wasn't a double battle. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. So, yeah, double battles are not in this game. I don't know why I'm making this up right now. I guess I must be a little bit delusional after playing so many hacks too. You don't really know because I feel like that is something they could totally put in a hack, but because this game isn't widescreen, I don't think they'd have like enough space to put all the sprites and stuff. I don't know, maybe it was, and I literally am delirious and can't remember from like 20 minutes ago. Wait, 20 minutes? What the heck? It's been like 2 minutes. Grass type Pokemon are so something. Look, it's too bad that I skipped that dialogue too quickly. I couldn't even read what he said, but youngster Rocky is gonna send out his own starter Pokemon. I love the swirl on the leaf there with Chikorita. Did you guys see that? It was like whipping its hair back and forth. Or I guess whipping its leaf back and forth in this case. I don't know. It looked kind of cool though. I guess it was doing the helicopter more like. But still going to get taken down pretty easily by G. And the Powder Snow is just way too powerful in this forest, man. Every grass Pokemon must bow down to G right now. And we could even actually use Din as well. Din, I just realized, is definitely fire. And it's about to get lit in here. Goodbye, Bellsprout. I hope that takes it on 1 hit. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna look like a fool. Said goodbye Bellsprout and it didn't even get taken out, man. How much of a fool do I look like right now? I guess not too bad. I tend to make a fool out of myself regardless. We've like whited out maybe 20 times in this playthrough already. Okay, more like 5 times, but still that's pretty bad for not even being at the 2nd gym yet. But yeah, not gonna learn Foresight. Not really a huge fan of that attack. Mostly because I don't really know what it does, to be honest. I mean, I know it little magnifying glass comes out and identifies the foe, but what that actually means, I'm not sure. So, down goes the Tangela, almost getting level 18 actually. I feel like one of our team members was close to evolving, but now I don't think so actually. And we do have Bugs, the Bunnery, but I don't really feel like using him considering we're just, you know, destroying all these grass and bug types with our ice Pokemon. But I believe this should be the last trainer. We got Schoolboy Doug. That's actually kind of cool that they got the school kids in this because I don't think they were normally in those old games, but I guess they, you know, added on more trainer types and stuff. I don't actually know. I feel like I'm making this stuff up because I don't have the most experience or knowledge about the 2nd gen of Pokemon. I think I've pretty much only played through Crystal once as, I guess, not really an adult, but I feel like I'm basically just a grown-up kid sometimes, especially when I'm playing Pokemon. Definitely feels that way sometimes, but either way, ever since I've been a grown-up kid, yeah, I didn't really play through the 2nd generation too often. If they actually re-released the 2nd generation on the Virtual Console, I would totally play through it because that was actually my 2nd time ever getting to play through Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, I guess, was the one released as well. Oh no! We just got Metal Clawed to death. I was not paying attention to G, and I guess she got taken out. That's pretty sad, but it does give us the chance to use some of our other Pokemon because I haven't really used too many in this episode so far. We've pretty much been the G show, but you know, I guess that's pretty good because the gym leader coming up is grass type. But then again, we just lost G, so maybe this is not great. Also, I don't think Gojira can do too hot against this Bulbasaur. Oh, especially if we miss our Rock Throw. Oh my goodness, that Vine Whip almost taking us down in 1 hit. Not quite though. Let me bring out the power of Din. Obviously, fire type is going to be able to resist all them grass hits and go for the ember. I guess we still have Din, so we can definitely take on the gym leader, I feel like. We just got to be a little bit careful because we don't have G for backup. It would have been great, but I don't have any revives. And to be honest, guys, I'm feeling a little bit too lazy to go back to the Pokemon Center. I don't know. That's just me. I'm definitely a little bit lazy sometimes, but right now I'm just not about it, man. Din is going to get 18, though, so I'm definitely going to be able to take on, I guess, probably take on this gym leader. I don't know. The last gym leader was not terribly tough. And we do have Arya as well. I guess Arya won't do too great against grass Pokemon, though, but Gojira definitely won't, so that's why I'm not even mentioning him. Anyway, it is time. I believe that was the last trainer, and there is the green man himself, which I'm assuming is Rinji. You know what? I'll take out this Venonat because why the heck not? We got a critical hit on it, too. Might as well. Oh, I thought that would get us way closer to level 20, but it was not even close, baby. Before we take him on, though, definitely gonna heal up to full HP. Din was barely not even full. And then, yeah, I bought some Soda Pops. Soda Pops are pretty nice and can heal up your Pokemon. Or, well, I guess they heal them for 60, which is just about the HP we're at. I'm Rinji. I am one with the nature, and nature is one with me. How about you? Do you feel the nature around you? You must learn to live with it, not just in it. That is great advice, Rinji. Let's just take on this crazy, I guess, nature-loving gym leader. Leader Rinji would like to battle, and he's going to start off with a Lombre. Not great, because we're leading off with Gojira. Actually, I think if we would have led off with Arya, it wouldn't have been too bad. But I guess this is going to force us to, yeah, probably just die, actually. Level 17 with a water gun is going to take us out in one hit. It's actually a critical hit. I don't know if it would have survived either way, because Gojira is definitely 4 times weak to both grass and, water types. So, yeah, I don't know if he would have survived that regardless, but it is time for Arya. Maybe we can get a paralysis with a Thunder Shock. That's pretty much what I'm hoping for here, because that would make the battle a little bit easier for us, I think. All right, let's go for a couple more and see how much we can tank up this water gun. Actually, it doesn't do too bad. And we do have a lot of Soda Pops, so honestly, this Lombre should be going down. I'm just expecting him to have a potion, but he's actually not even going to. Maybe I'm too used to, like, the newer Pokemon games, because they've updated so much stuff, I guess. But then again, this is a modern ROM hack just of an older game, which is a really cool blend, honestly. I really love games that kind of combine the traditional with the modern. Actually, just things in general that tend to do that are pretty cool. That's kind of what everything is nowadays. It's kind of like a rehash of old stuff, but with a modern twist. And I guess I'm part of the mass in that sense, because I do love me some rehashes sometimes. I mean, half the time they're good, half the time it's just like, really, do we really need this to come back right now? But I'm talking more so about, you know, not really new things coming or old things coming back in a new way. I guess that is what I'm talking about. New things coming back, or old things coming back in a new way. Jeez Louise, I couldn't say that for some reason, but that's kind of how I feel about Pokemon Prism and even Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's kind of like the old school Zelda, but brought back with all the new technology. We've got, of course, the open worldness and the good graphics, and I don't know. I guess Pokemon Prism is just an old school hack, but with the ideas of new games as well in there. Anyway, we're going to take down Gym Leader Rinji's final Pokemon here, or take on this Ivysaur. I guess it's going for the Leech Seed Poison combo, which can be pretty devastating, as you can see, doing a little bit too much damage there, but I think we can survive one more hit from it, so let's go for one more Ember, and then I think I'll switch out to Arya, just in case we need it. Then again, actually, oh, this might just take us out with the critical hit, too. Oh, no, this is definitely going to take us down. That is not good. This is actually very bad news bears for us, I think. I underestimated it a little bit, but then again, it did get a critical hit as well, so that could totally be why. But can Bugs actually do this? I highly doubt it. Bugs, can you even survive a hit from this thing at level 21? Not good. Oh my gosh, another critical hit? For real? Okay, it all comes down to Arya. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm actually not even going to risk this. I'm just going to heal up to full real quick. And I know you're going for the Razor Leaf. I feel like it's got a way higher crit chance than normal, though. Holy moly, is that that wasn't even a critical hit. Okay, well, we've got to hope that this tackle takes it down, actually. Because if it doesn't, oh, it's quicker than us. That is just great, guys. I thought I had the battle in the bag. And somehow we end up losing. Well, I think it's confirmed at this point. I am actually the worst Poketuber alive. But I'm not a Poketuber. So I guess I'm just the worst trainer ever. I have to be. That was just sad. Not this time around though, because we've got G in the mix and our full party, or our party at full HP. I think last time we did too, but our party was just like super, like 2 of them were dead basically before the battle started. And oh my gosh, this thing is actually faster than G2, so never mind. This battle is not quite over yet, but then again, I've got Din. Pretty sure Din can take on Razor Leaf, right? 22 HP. Can we take it? Oh wait, we're faster. So, okay, that works out too. Goodbye, Ivysaur, and goodbye to leader Rinji. I really wanted to give G a chance to like battle there, but I guess I messed up. Let it take too many Razor Leafs, but in the end, we won. We did it. I hope you learn to appreciate the world as it is. Take this badge with you. All right. Nature badge will make the nature appreciate you up to level 40. Also, take this. That's just, what? I don't even know what this man is talking about anymore, but we get Razor Leaf. The power of nature will aid you with this. It also has a better chance of critical hits. Yeah, I experienced that firsthand, buddy, with your little critical hits earlier. But now to get out of here, I believe now that we got his badge, we can actually use cut outside of battle. So we're going to go ahead and teach that to Bugs, the Bunny actually. Because I guess that's why we had her here the whole time, or him. It used to be a her. Well, I guess it was a different Bunny then, but alright, we're gonna get the cut and get the heck out of here. We have a whole bunch of TMs actually. I think in this game, I don't know if TMs are reusable or you can use them a couple of times, but we definitely have a lot, so we should try and use some. Anyway, now that we've got that, I guess like we can use cut, so we should definitely backtrack and check out some of the areas that we could have used cut at, but there's also another route all the way down here that I don't think we explored completely, or maybe we did explore all of it and just didn't fight that final trainer, because I'm pretty sure if we go all the way down this, it's going to lead us way back to the very first town in the game, and we definitely don't want to go there, but we'll definitely take on Hiker Larry here and his Geodudes. Oh, geez. Okay, maybe not with this Pokemon at least. Oh, not with any of our Pokemon, because G is dead right now. But we do have Dig actually on Gojira. I don't know if I showed that off, but I think at level 19, Gojira learned that. I don't think we got it last episode, so definitely in between, because I had to redo or whatever. I think I mentioned that earlier, but anyway, this thing has the Sturdy, which is a little bit annoying to say the least, but we can definitely still finish him off with that. What? We actually missed the scratch. How did we miss the scratch? It's scratch, dude. How do you... Okay, I don't know. Maybe the Geodude actually dodged it. Maybe Gojira was like blinded by Sand Attack earlier or something, but why do I always forget to heal my Pokemon? This is just unforgivable. Alright, this thing is rock and flying type, I'm pretty sure though, so the rock throw should at least do some good damage. Oh, we somehow hit it through the accuracy drop of Mud Slap. I don't even know how that happened, dude. Well, either Pokemon we bring out will take a healthy chunk from, what is it, Mud Slap, so I guess we'll just bring out Bugs. Maybe Bugs can handle it. I don't know. Metal Claw? Really, bro? Really? Alright, maybe Cut actually might do more damage. Oh, maybe we won't hit it, though. Maybe. I keep on saying maybe, but... Oh, there we go. We finally missed. I was expecting to miss at some point. I guess he missed his Metal Claw, too, though, so... That's pretty lucky. Oh, my goodness. Are we actually going to do this? If we can hit one more... Oh, no! We missed it, of course. And this time, he's not going to be... so unlucky. I guess he's gonna hit his Metal Claw. Man, it's just a battle of the misses today. Or I guess at least just this battle. Uh-oh. Oh, I keep forgetting Flappy is actually pretty slow. And another accuracy drop. But, oh my gosh, really? How did that tackle not finish it off? Alright, finally. This Gligar is gonna go down. I don't know why. That took much longer than I anticipated for being a little Gligar, but it's all good. Last Pokemon is Onix. Actually, this might not be all good. Maybe if we can dig quicker, then it can wrap us. Uh-oh. See, I don't know if wrap, like, actually wraps you up, because I know in Gen 1, you literally can't even attack when they use wrap, so... Okay, I guess it doesn't do that. Thank goodness, because that would not have been fun, so... Gonna miss that Mud Slap, of course. Hopefully we don't die to wrap. That would... Ooh! How the heck? Oh, it's sturdy, of course! We shouldn't die to wrap, though. There's no way, right? Yeah, 4 HP. That's cutting it a little bit too close for comfort, though, but we do have Sody Pop, so all good, guys. We should be able to have this Onix in the bag. Oh, man. I don't know why all of these, like, random trainer battles are so stressful in this game. Well, not really just in this game. In general, I tend to struggle in Pokemon lately. I know the egg cage lock didn't go too well, too hot exactly. In this game so far, definitely been a little more challenging than I expected. But oh my goodness, we're going to have a surprise evolution to end things off because I had no idea what level Larvitar evolves. So I guess it's just a surprise for me. Maybe it's not a surprise for you, but congratulations. We have got a Pupitar. And that's awesome. An awesome way to end off the episode, if I do say so myself. Hey, wait. This is the Buneary we had last time. I guess we might as well catch it. I mean, you know, I don't know. I feel like Buneary fits more as a female because, especially when it evolves into, what is the evolution even called? Bunnelby? Is it Well, no, Bunnelby is a completely different Pokemon. What is it called? Lopunny. Why am I about to use a Soda Pop on it? I meant to go for a Pokeball, but yeah, especially when it evolves into Lopunny or Lopunny, definitely looks better or fits more as a female Pokemon, I guess. I always saw like the other one, Diggersby, though, kind of like as the male counterpart to Buneary and Lopunny, but I don't think it actually is. They can both be both genders or both Pokemon. Anyway, let's go for another Pokeball. This time around it's paralyzed, so I think we should have it. I don't know though because it just randomly broke out last time, but this time around, no problem. We got Buneary again. We're ending off this episode exactly the same way we ended off the previous one, which is by getting Buneary, I guess, and also this Pokeball here. Fury Cutter! Pretty sure I got that last time, but like I mentioned a couple times, I kind of forgot to save, / the game crashed, / I am dumb, and here's a Pidgey. Wait a second though, because there's actually a cut tree here, and I'm curious what it leads to. We can definitely check it out now that we do have cut. Oh wait, what? Is this actually, this is another area we haven't explored yet. Maybe this is the way we're supposed to go then. I don't know, but my Pokemon are definitely way too weak to like keep progressing through here. And despite that, I'm still going to take on this next guy with his loyal Pokemon. All he does is train every day. I guess he's probably got some fighting types, which my team is definitely not very good against. Oh god, he's got a Machoke. Okay, boys. This is probably not going to go too great, but at least we've got Soda Pop. Soda Pops always come through clutch when you need them, you know? And Seismic Toss actually does damage based on his level, I think, so... Oh, wow, nice. Gonna get the paralysis, too. Alright, Arya, you've got this. With the Sody Pop and with the Thunder Shock, you should be able to take this guy down, even if it takes a couple of turns. That's no problem with me, as long as we can do it. Oh, gosh, wait. This is gonna be close, actually. I think he had 18, level 18, so we should survive. Oh, no! Double kick! Oh, boy! Okay. I am definitely underestimating, like, most of these trainers for some reason. I keep on underestimating, but it's okay, because we got the dig, and he is paralyzed, so... Oh, fully paralyzed, too. That's just the cherry on top. So even though I definitely should have lost that battle to Machoke there, I mean, I guess Arya was pretty good against it. Gojira was definitely about to be taken down in one hit, though, if we didn't get it paralyzed. But anyway... I guess we should finally head back to Heath Village and heal up our Pokemon. I don't actually think that was the correct way to go either way, so we should definitely backtrack and heal up, and then we'll figure things out. Because I do know there were some more cut trees over this way. Pretty sure one of the routes had like a split in the path, and we could have used the cut tree, or we could have used cut, but we didn't have the badge yet. But now that we do, we can definitely cut this little tree down and head onward to Route 75. Alright. Let me try something I learned at school today. Ooh, is this going to be another school kid or a schoolboy? Probably just school kid. Schoolboy, Travis. Okay, maybe there are schoolgirls then, too. I'm not sure, but there's definitely a Swellow. Did you see the way it, like, squeezed its little talons? It looks so funny for some reason. He's like, come here, I'm gonna get you. I gotta grab them. Not gonna grab anything specific. We're just gonna... Yeah, anyway, let's go for the Thunder Shock. It got paralyzed, and that means that next turn we can be faster, but it's gonna die in one hit anyway, so I guess we don't even need to be faster next turn. It's all good. And Schoolboy Travis did not study enough, that's right. I don't know how you could have possibly studied more to train up against my Flaffy. You could have just not had only a Swellow as your Pokemon. That might have been a better idea, I don't know, but Beauty Michelle is up next with Volby, and let me guess, her next Pokemon is probably going to be an Illumise. I don't know why, I just feel like that's what it's going to be. Just a hunch I've got, but... Ooh, Protect? What the heck? Why does Protect have the Swift animation? Or at least it looked like Swift. I don't know. I guess it could have been something else, but it definitely looked like Swift making a little circle shape, kind of like a protection shield, I guess. Anyway, I don't know why I'm, like, so zoned into the protect animation. I guess because it was unusual. It was not something I was expecting. But Illumise is definitely going to be her next Pokemon. If it's not, then man, I am getting trolled right now. But Aria is learning Spark before any of this. No! Why? Why did I keep spamming A? Now I got rid of Tackle. Now we don't have a normal type move on Aria. Feels bad, man, but it's okay, I guess. Wigglytuff is next. Is this thing actually a sound type as well? Oh, I see why they call you Wigglytuff. Shaking it up a little bit there. But yeah, I guess Tackle is super effective, so this thing is definitely a sound type. It might be a sound and fairy type, actually, but let's go for a couple of quickie attacks and hopefully take it out before it kills us with the rollout. Oh my... that was a little bit too close for comfort, but we still managed to take it down with 1 HP left. Din somehow living through it, man. I don't even know anymore. I feel like my Pokemon all have that special effect from Sun and Moon where they can like randomly live with 1 health because of affection or whatever. But alright, let's go ahead and get that flame wheel going. I guess Smokescreen is not really something I use too often. We do have Sand Attack still in some other Pokemon, so it's all good. Cuteness alone could not win for this lady. Even though Wigglytuff, to be honest, didn't really look the cutest. I'm not gonna lie. That was not the cutest Wigglytuff I've ever seen. But what happened to the bridge indeed, Mr. Sailor? I feel like you should know better than I, because I literally just got here and this guy's probably been sitting here waiting for trainers for a while, so you probably should know where the heck the bridge went or what happened to it. Oh gosh, that almost took it out. I don't know how that didn't, because it was definitely super effective. But let's try out our Spark, the newest attack we just learned, and see. Oh, pretty cool animation actually, way bigger than Thundershock. But that's of course going to take it out. And I think that is actually going to be it for this episode. With Sailor Dave down and our skills being world class, we will save those skills for the next episode as we head on to the next city, I guess. Oh my gosh, wait, what? Random Pikachu. Okay then. I guess we already have Aria as our electric type, but you know, I'm not going to turn down the chance to catch a random Pikachu, so let's go for it. That is if we don't kill it with a Spark. Ooh, that was pretty close, but I think if it survived that much from Spark, it could probably live a Thundershock, right? Oh man, okay, red HP, that's actually perfect. Of course it is an electric type, so I don't think it can be paralyzed. Maybe in this game it can, but I don't think it should be able to be paralyzed, so let's just go for our Pokeball and maybe get ourselves a Pikachu. No! I love how it winks though, that's so cute, man. We have to catch this little Pikachu. I don't know, it's not really that often that you run into a Pikachu in the wild, so I have to actually try and catch it. I honestly didn't really used to like Pikachu at all, or at least not very much. But Sun and Moon with the Alolan Raichu definitely changed my mind a little bit. And there we go, guys. We have got ourselves the mascot of Pokemon itself. It is none other than Pikachu. And with that, we are actually going to end off the episode. So go off to the PC little Pikachu and... well, I thought there would be something over there, but I guess not. So thank you guys for watching, and next time we'll go over there and see what's over there, I guess. Bye.